Happy New Year!
Woo-hoo!
Happy New Year! 2021! Woohoo!
Yay!
Finally.
Yay!
Finally. Yay.
Yay!
All
Hey,
right.
everybody! Happy
Welcome,
New Year
everybody.
to everybody. Greeter.
I'm trying to get the
Christina,
chat up. So
Tammy.
you guys talk amongst yourself while I get the chat up.
Oh,
Okay. So we'll let Danny explain our free readings that we're going to be giving out.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, we only had a few people put the word magic in. So
What was
and,
the total? 500?
Over 500.
Over 500?
Over 500.
You guys
However,
rock.
some of the ballots had to be thrown out because of, the signatures didn't match.
and they were dead people. Is that what you're saying? That they were voting and
I think there were spirits, ghosts
spirits,
and stuff.
ghosts in there,
Yeah.
ghosts in there.
Yeah. And
But
I
have to
left
give
them.
kudos to Danny because a number of people were on my site and said, hey, I don't have access to her community page. So I sent him a couple of still pictures and said, can you add them? And he was like, sure, not a problem. So thank you, Danny.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
I
welcome.
appreciate
You're welcome.
that. I, really
I went and I
appreciate
got in contact with him and I said, you owe me $5.
So you profited off of the
Is that
off
wrong?
the loss? Is that
Is that wrong?
No, not at all.
A little Seinfeld there.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
It's not wrong. Anyway, I was going to cut them all up and put them in a hat, but I almost cut my thumb off. So I said, I'm not doing it. So what I have 8 pages. Yikes. So what I'm going to do, I have 8 major arcana cards, 1 through 8. So when it comes time to do this, I will shuffle these 8 and pull a card, and that'll be the page that we're going to pick the name from. And then one of you all will pick a number from 1 to 3 because we have 3 columns in here. And then the other person will pick another major arcana card from 1 to 17, and that's the name of the person.
So there you go.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a good plan.
Does it even make sense?
We left Danny too long.
We'll get it. We'll get it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of questions, and then somewhere in the middle we're going to draw for that live reading to get everybody, make sure everybody is in the chat, for the drawing, and then we'll do another one, and then we'll end with the last drawing. So we're going to do that. So what was the first? We're wanting to do Pence right off the bat. See what's going on with him. Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that, it seems like Pence has some pressure on him to pardon Trump, and Trump is losing all his allies. I mean, he's just, it's sad, right? Poor little guy.
So sad.
So it doesn't seem like Pence wants to. He's trying to avoid it like the plague. And he because I think at one point they were trying to get him to not reside over this process that's happening next week, because they have this really weak coup that they're really wow.
Yeah.
Like crazy guys.
Well, what they wanted to do was Goman, is that his name? Gomez? What was his name?
Matt
Goman?
No, the Texas guy.
The Texas guy put forth a lawsuit to have the judges or whatever give Pence more power. When he
this
gets
is the
to
same
them.
guy who's under investigation and has clandestine affair and money laundering and all that.
Yeah. Well, I want to read on why did Pence tell them not to do it? Is it because
he doesn't want the power? Once he's given that power, then Trump's going to expect him to use it. He doesn't want it.
Well, he can't get the power. That was the thing is there was no avenue for them to give him more power. There's no such thing. It's against
But
the Constitution to
it's
even give
Trump's,
them that.
it's
Yeah,
Trump's
crazy.
imagination. You can do whatever you want in Trump land.
Yeah,
It's all
I know.
unicorns.
Right,
And
right.
sparkly avenues.
Right? Gold toilets.
Scare.
Like,
Is it a
What?
left? Is it a left
Gold
at the
toilets.
yeah? Is it a left at the unicorns?
sorry, Daddy.
Or craziness. All right, so let's do Pence. Let's see what's going on with that little second in charge.
Imagine.
Is he going to break his leg skiing?
Well, he didn't. He came back.
Oh,
Apparently.
did
Yeah, he apparently. I'm just, the reason why we have the second strand in Colorado, was it because Pence showed up? I don't know.
Yes.
Well,
Florida has it. Colorado has it. Where were the two? In California.
And they found it in Canada, and there's no travel associated with it, so they can't find the origins of it. Yeah. But I mean, it's probably just among us, and they just haven't been looking for it.
Right.
Danny, your hair is beautiful. There's people that's in the chat that says your hair is beautiful.
It's going to be like a chia pet, because
I like it.
Because I washed it and it was kind of wet, so it's just going to get like.
I love it.
Big, but thank y'all. Thank you.
Well, first when I said, I was like, you should cut it, and I want to rectify that. I don't want Danny to cut his hair at all. So
I just wanted to get a little longer, so I could either put it in a ponytail or. Anyway.
Yeah. Don't cut it. All right. Pence it is.
Pants.
Pence it is.
Nina, if you've already got yours down, go for it.
I don't. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just. Oh my God. Wow.
He's burnt out. I get burnt out?
Wow.
Thank you, Whimsy. Whimsy's here.
Hi.
Hey, Whimsy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yay. And she just donated to us. Woo, woo,
Woo.
Thank you, Whimsy.
Thank you, Whimsy. Okay. I need a minute.
Go ahead, Danny, if you got them.
I'm trying to figure out what these cards are saying, because I'm kind of being a little silly with them. I got the Seven of Cups, which is all about, trying to create chaos and stuff. And then I got Mother of Cups, and I just think of Pence and Mother, and I'm like, oh, okay, focus, Danny, focus. Then I got another Mother card, and I'm like, okay, focus. And I'm just making jokes in my head about Pence and Mother. It's
yes, I hear you.
I'll go.
I understand.
I got moving from turbulence to calm. I had done a reading a while back, and this is kind of coinciding with what it was like. Defending his boundaries. He's burnt out. I got the Four of Swords inverted. This guy is just burnt out. He is kind of done, and he is restless, and he's the public recognition, and also the Queen of Wands coming in, which is that determination, and then that popular, and that really confused me. But I think what he's doing is he wants to get out of this unscathed. He's not going to. But that's what he really thinks, that he's going to be able to walk out of this. Trump is going to go over here. Pence is going to go and carry on with his life and in politics and all of that. And he thinks he's going to do that. So that's the reason why he's trying to go from turbulence to calm. I still didn't get a righteous answer as to reason why. What is he really going to do on the 6th? Is he going to show up? Is he not going to show up? What is he going to do? So you guys go for it. I'm going to throw another so I can ask that question. Is he really going to show up on the 6th or not?
Okay. So I start off, and I've got my King of Cups, and It's like Pence in his mind has this notion that he's on some kind of spiritual or religious greatness, that he's doing this with emotion. He's doing this for the greater good, the greater God, the greater this. It's like, it's not really about the money for Pence. And I know that might, but this is about emotion. This is about wanting to really, keep the rules as is. And then we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So there's all these plans. It's all these avenues and kind of saying, okay, I'm willing to accept this in order for this to happen. But then underneath it, I got my Death card. So there's this feeling of he knows what he's doing, but he honestly thinks it's for some greater good, for some kind of calling. He is so stressed out right now. He can't sleep. He can't eat. He can't think. He is just worried. He's worried about everybody trying to put these obstacles in his way. And here's the Emperor. That's his biggest thought is, what is Trump wanting from me? He's got the Five of Pentacles. So I think at this point, he knows that if he does not do what Trump wants to do, he's going to be put on the outside. And what's going to happen when he goes on the outside? I got the Ten of Swords.
Oof.
So I'm not going to be shocked if Trump kind of just says, you know what, guy, I got this, that, and the other thing on you. You better toe the line. But then at the end of the day, I got my King of Swords. So there's this, it's like he's going to figure out another way to get this done that will satisfy all parties so that he can stay out of the big argument. That's how it feels, unfortunately. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I see him trying to say, hey, I'm the King of Swords. I can figure out another way to get around this so that he doesn't pee off Trump. Because right now, I don't think Trump is being logical. I don't think Trump is being normal. I think, I would not want to be around this man right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Trump will take out anybody.
Yeah. He has.
He doesn't care.
No.
And because he doesn't get what he wants, he's going to go after the GOP and tear him down. Because if I'm not in power, I'm taking you with me.
Right.
Yeah. What did you get, Danny?
Well, I switched decks because I was just laughing at that other one. So I got in the center of the reading, I got the Eight of Wands, which is news coming really fast. So they're trying to create this chaos and change things up. Change the vote, change the rules. And I got the Nine of Cups reversed that crosses it, which is saying it's just a pipe dream. It's that wish is not going to happen. Pence he's got at the base of this, he's got the King of Wands. So he's trying to bring in some. He's got at the base of this. Sorry. Oh, I'm speaking to myself again. He's trying to be the calming force of this. I got the Two of Cups in the past reversed. So his relationship with Trump, I think, is strained, as what Nina was saying. He's just not. That's a broken relationship. Yeah. I got the High Priestess at the top of the deck, which is let me know that he's not feeling good about where all of this Eight of Pentacles energy is going at all. He's trying to figure out another way with it. He's got the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, which is loss. He wants to bring truth, but he's planning some kind of escape. And Nina, when you said that he's doing it for some greater good, this is kind of what I feel like his evangelical base. When I pulled this, that's kind of what I got with it. But the outcome is the Ace of Cups for him. So I'm thinking that, he's going to get out of this mess that he's in, either by being the King of Wands and just kind of sitting back and not this Three of Wands. It isn't an action card. It's just thinking and letting things happen as he's planning his next move. So
this man is a very repressed man, and because he's so repressed, the more repressed he is, the worse he's going to be when it comes to how he wants the rules and regulations. Because if I've suffered, you're going to suffer worse. And it's that like I've done without fulfilling because that man has issues. He talks, there's some stuff happening there that I don't even think we're aware of, to be honest.
With Pence?
With Pence.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if behind the scenes he talks in tongues and, but not, you know what I mean? Like in that really ritual kind of like, because he's so repressed. And that creates that kind of anger, right?
Yeah.
Well, that explains my second spread where it says the Four of Cups, which is feeling left out. He's feeling left out. And I asked the question, is he going to be there? And you know what I got was the Two of Swords inverted. You know what that one is? Disloyalty returned.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and then the strife and the tension and the argument comes before that. So we have the strife and the tension. So the strife and the tension and the disloyalty is going to show up. Then we have the petty bickering that everybody is going to actually endure that day.
Yeah.
And that's the unfortunate part. Beware of deceit and betrayal. And that is where, probably from Trump, he's going to probably tweet something horrid for Pence for the first time. He's going to take his second man down via tweet.
Yeah.
Because he's going to, I think he is going to show up, and I think he is going to do the act, and I think it's going to be an act of betrayal to Trump. Yeah. Disloyalty. He's going to have
when you said Trump, I pulled a card just to see like what his feeling towards Pence was, and I got strength reversed. So this is his pride is hurt. Like he's taking it personal from Pence because in his mind, I've carried you, bud. To his mind, you know what I mean? And in Trump's mind, it's a point of pride now. So he's not going to give up. Like, I don't even think he's going to be willing to say I'm not president. Like, it's that psychotic in his mind right now. Because this is a major card. This is a major arcana. This is not your little minors. These are your majors saying, hey, this is really strong. And his pride it's killing him. He doesn't know what it means for somebody to say no. And he's reeling. And this is scary. This is a time when he can pull that 75 and try to do something because he's not stopping.
Mm-hmm. No,
it's just,
he's not.
And he's riling up people. And that's really hard to go into the new year with him riling up his base.
Right. I agree. Things are happening.
Things are happening.
All right.
Yeah.
So we thank you for all of the chats. If you guys got the thing up, we're getting a lot of chats. We sure do.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
Thank you. Are you ready for the first draw?
Yes. Let's go.
Let's do the first draw. Daniel, you're up.
Let's see if my brain is going to work. And I did see somebody say there's an app to pull all this, but then you have to put a number to everybody's name, and I wasn't going to do it.
Down. We got a lot. So it's going to still be as random as can be, I promise.
As random as can be.
Yeah.
All right.
So I have got 8 major arcana cards. And of course, I'm using the Good Tarot for this. So good luck, everybody. I have 8 sheets of paper. So as I mix these all up, some people can't spell magic, by the way, just letting you know.
But that's the magic of magic.
Was that me? Was that me? Did I spell it?
And then everybody else followed suit.
Hey, whatever happens.
That's right.
It's all good. It's all good. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here are
All
the
right.
cards. Pick a card,
for it.
any card, and I'm going to pick this one here.
All right. So
Number
that
one.
is number
The
one. So
magician.
the first
Magician.
sheet. Okay.
First sheet. All right. Now.
Which is good because those were the first people who did it.
Yes.
So that's great.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll pick the row. So here we go. I got
So
1,
pick the
2,
row.
and 3 here. I got
One-
1, 2, and 3 here.
Okay.
So I have no idea. Do. So what is that one? It is number
The
3.
Empress.
So 3.
3. All right, Nina, you pick 1 to 17. So you could just shuffle your cards.
Okay, gotcha. I will
until you
do. I
come
will
to
do.
a major arcana. The first major arcana, that's the one that we're going with.
Alrighty.
From 1 to 17, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. This is fun.
Oh! Number 10, the Wheel of Fortune.
1, 2,
now
3,
that is
4,
cool.
5, 6, 7,
Ooh.
8, 9. Well, this woman said that she needed some magic.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Make sure you mark it off when you get it. So make sure you mark it off.
Okay. And she did this 17 hours ago from when I printed it. So who is that? Oh, I should have had the name down. Kidding.
Oh, Lord.
You're killing us.
Sheila and I were kind of like,
Come on, who won?
Deb Z.
Deb Z.
Deb Z.
Post.
Woohoo.
Deb Z. Go ahead and post. I'm here, so we know that you're here. Deb Z. You won the live reading. Congratulations.
Woohoo.
is she here?
Hold on. Give her time. Give her time.
Sorry, I
Deb
can't.
Z.
I'm not seeing her. Deb Z.
Come on, Debbie.
Z.
Uh-oh.
Whoop, whoop. Deb Z. Where is she at?
I haven't seen her.
Uh-oh. We may have to have another. We may have to go too. Deb Z.
No.
No
Not
Deb
yet.
Z in the chat.
Oh, come
Uh-oh.
on.
Uh-oh.
All right. Does
Oh,
anybody
no.
know Deb Z? Okay. It looks like we might have to pick another.
All right.
Darn the luck, Deb Z. Okay. Go ahead and pick another.
Here we go.
Okay.
The same one?
Magic again? Wow.
Wow.
Did you even shuffle those? No.
I did. Do we want to go with another one? Or?
No. Go with that one.
All right.
I'm just making sure she hasn't posted yet. So Deb Z, if you're there. I haven't seen it. So go
No.
for it.
Okay, so 1 to 3.
1 to 3. I put my cards up. So 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 2.
2. All right.
I was
And
going to get
Nina?
my other cards after that.
I'm going.
You
Oh.
go.
First card up, the Emperor.
So that would be
Oh,
number
sorry. Emperor. So you're number 4.
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
All right. Who we got?
1, 2, 3, 4. Angelita.
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 What a beautiful name.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Are we here, Angelita? Are we here? Go ahead and post. Post if you're here.
Angelita. Uh-oh.
Angelita, you win. Where are you? Oh, Angelita, there she is. Oh my God, I'm crying. Yay! Okay, so she's here. So what we're going to do is each one of us is going to draw 3 cards. Give us a moment so that we can jump into your energy real quick, Angelita, and then we will definitely do it. So,
Angelita. I'll be right back, guys.
I hear the doggy. Ooh, okay. Angelita, Lita, get some really good cards.
Sorry, guys. I had the dog outside going.
I could hear him.
It's like, oh, I gotta just let him in. Okay, Angelita.
Okay, so I got I'm going to go ahead and go first since I have them down.
Yep.
What I have here are my Sacred Destiny cards, and my Sacred Destiny card, the first card that comes up is release. This is going to be the year of your release. You're going to release all those angry feelings or any injustices that has happened to you. We're going to start forgiving. We're going to release all of that energy back into the atmosphere. The reason why you're going to start releasing all of those energies and stuff like that is because you have abundance coming to you for this year. Lots of abundance, and you also have truth. So there's some sort of something in your life that you are seeking truth, and it's going to come to you. So what you have here is release all of the negative energy, all of the negative people, let go of anything and everything that does not serve you anymore, and you will have abundance coming to you, and then the sweet release of truth. And that is your 3 cards from me.
Woohoo!
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever's next, Danny?
I'll go?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So, Angelita, I am using my Enchanted Map Oracles and my Mystical Shaman. So I pulled 2 Enchanted Map just to see where you're going. And what we got was the first card is movement. And so if you couple this with what Sheila was saying, you're on the move. And it's at a higher level than what maybe some other people are moving at because of those long legs. So if you're down in the negative land, you've got to get back up to the top. And I think that this whole year is for us as people to release what isn't working for us anymore. Just let it go. We now saw from 2020 what isn't working for us anymore. So don't hang on to that. Let it go and move forward in a higher plane. It's not going to be all fast and a light switch. It's going to be slow and steady. So just be easy on yourself, be gentle, and just know that your path is, you're on the right path. And my Mystical Shaman card was the Council. Don't forget to take time out of your day to get in touch with yourself and who you are and what your guides are saying to us. We are all experiencing movement in our spiritual realm, in our awakening. And this card is letting me know that you need to keep in contact with them all the time, slow and steady, so that you can stay on your path for 2021.
Beautiful.
love tarot. I love tarot. I love tarot. I love tarot. Because you're reading and it's like, yes, my cards are just like singing to me and is singing your song. So I love it. So right off the bat, I start off with the 3 of Cups. So this is, more or less saying, look, I can't control my external, but you can control your internal. So this year, if you've been putting off, checking in with the doctor, if like I should give up coffee or whatever it is, there's a few things that you need to take care of yourself. And this is the time to do it, because then I got the Fool. This is saying, hey, this year needs to be all about you. It's time to stop worrying about the weight of the world and start being childlike. Enjoy your life. Take the time and enjoy it. Because then I got the 10 of Cups, which I find really interesting. So this could be a case where maybe you will be moving closer to family, or maybe somebody's going to be moving closer to you. There is this travel, a situation where maybe you're going to be wanting to get closer to your family, or somebody in your family is going to be getting close. But this year you're going to be concentrating on maybe fixing up some relationships and fixing up some of your family and kind of getting that back to those values, because my hon, for 2021, you're the magician. You got it all, my lovey. All you got to do is focus and have it, because you got the magician. You've got the support of the universe behind your back. And 2021 is going to be a roller coaster year, but that doesn't mean it has to be a bad roller coaster ride. So, honey, if you've got something and you want to make plans, whatever it is that you want to do this year, don't worry about what's happening in the external world. Go for it. You got it. You got this. So I hope that answers yes. Yeah.
And to
whatever
add on
you're
to
working on.
And to add on to what Nina said, with if you got ideas and plans and you just go for it.
Yeah.
You don't need to get caught up in the little details, just because that could stop you. So just allow the universe to bring it to you. Just set your intentions as clear as you can. Don't get caught up. Oh, well, how am I going to do this? Just let it come.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it be, and it'll work out. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like anything that you put your mind to this year, you're going to get.
Yeah. And with the magician, you never know. I mean, you could be embarking on going on a new career, become a nurse, you know what I mean? Like, it could be helping people or just what have you. But your year is fantastic. Like, you can have a fantastic year.
Woohoo!
So, yay.
Yay.
All right. So that was our first drawing. So
that went pretty well.
I hope it went well.
It did. I loved it. It was so loving.
The energy is
awesome.
it's
so much. Yeah, it's so much better than reading on Trump. But
I got a feeling she must be really sweet, because as I was doing the cards, I couldn't help but smile. So I got a feeling she must be like a jovial, or somebody with a good heart, because I just felt it. So I don't know. I don't know you, but you seem sweet. Your
energy is very sweet.
Your energy is very sweet.
Exactly.
Very jovial. So.
All right. So back to a political question. Do you guys have one?
I came up with the first one, so it's time for you guys to work on it.
All right. Danny, you're ups.
Oh. Once again, I am put on the spot. And I'm so done with the politics. We were getting on, and Nina was saying before how she didn't have the TV on, and I haven't either. It's been so refreshing.
It has.
Refreshing. Anybody out there have any questions?
Yeah, what do you got? Somebody brought up Moscow Mitch meets his Waterloo. I don't know what that means. That was giving on the
I think
Biden
that's his ending.
move the U.S. embassy out of Jerusalem? I didn't hear anything about that. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know anything about that.
Well, I think, because Trump moved the embassy from where it was into Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And then one of his buddies from what I read, bought the old embassy. So now it's going to cost a fortune, because they have to buy another building. The U.S. does. So,
Yeah.
you know, and it's, I don't know. I mean, we could read on it and just see.
We can definitely read on it and see. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about it, so I love going in blind. I really do. The less I know, the more spirit talks to me. But Book Bewitched wanted to know: can we claim the readings for themselves? Of course you can. Anybody that gets a reading here, you can make it fit for you too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But maybe we could do a reading after and look into like what's coming up for January and just you know kind of get a feeling.
Yep, definitely do a future for the country.
Hit a few countries actually. Maybe hit Canada, hit US, hit Australia. Maybe do like a few little just 3 pulls and see how things are going. Because we're all being affected by COVID. We're all our economies are tanking. Like I mean,
yeah, we are.
Reality, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at will they change locations?
Right. Yeah, will the embassy change locations? Is that what the question is?
Okay.
Will Biden do it?
Okay. Six of Wands. So I think Biden's just going to kind of keep things going the way it is without really acknowledging it as a big deal, because then we've got crossing it. I got the Knight of Pentacles. Money is not there to do this. So I feel that he's just going to kind of acknowledge it, but it's not going to be the same way as Trump and them. It's not going to have that same weight. I don't think he's going to actually do anything about it. I think there's just Knight of Wands. He's just like, I've got so much to look at. He's got his back turned. He's got enough in front of him that he's not going to be looking back. So I don't think, as much as it is an important situation, it's not one that's going to be relevant this first year. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the feeling.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
I actually, do you want to go, Danny? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I actually got that he's going to do more healing than he is going to do maneuvers.
Yeah.
I got that 2 of Cups, where he's going to go in attraction, that loving reunion, that, you know, that contact, that giving, that help and giving and receiving. He's going to kind of go in diplomatically, before he just like abruptly, you know how 45, he just goes in head first like a bull in a china cabinet. Yeah. But so because boundaries are, he understands that boundaries are important, the defending the boundaries and stuff like that. But I also got the Knight of Pentacles, that steady progress, that down to earth. Like he's going to bring a different atmosphere, so it doesn't offend, it doesn't piss off anybody, and he's going to just approach it differently so that we have better relationship with what's going on over there.
Right.
That's what I got.
Right.
Yep.
And I'm on the same page with y'all. I got the 8 of Pentacles, and in this deck, this is the Wild Unknown. You get all the interconnectedness of everything, and so Joe Biden sees a bigger picture with how things are interconnected instead of just doing it like what Sheila was saying. Trump just does whatever he wants without really thinking about how it's going to affect. If you take one pentacle out of here, what's it going to do to the spider web? In the center, I got, I just pulled 3 cards. I got the Chariot. They do want to move it. He does think that it probably wasn't a good idea to move it in the beginning, but he's really restricted with this, and he sees how bad it is if he were to move it. So even though he wants to, that I get that sense he wants to, he's just going to leave it alone. He's not going to do it because it's going to be way too messy, and he's just a little too restricted with it.
I have another question here. It says, will Georgia election go blue Tuesday? Everybody kind of wants to know about the elections. Do we
This
want to
is
do
one of those questions
separately?
that's hard for your want to not override
I
what
know.
Oh
is.
my
It really
gosh.
is.
Do you know what I mean?
I did a 7-day forecast, which was incredibly interesting. I did 2, 4, 6, and then 7, 8 of them actually in another video. So I did 8 7-day forecasts, and the 2nd of January came up disturbing on almost every single one of them except for Loeffler's. So that was weird. Like, I had a pattern of the 2nd of January being a disturbance and almost every single one of those readings. I thought that was weird. So with that said, watch, January 2nd come and go with uneventful, but then, that's just my life. But anyways, so do we want to do each one of these separately, or do we want to do them together? Do we want to do Ossoff and what's the other guy? I want to say Purdue, and I know it's not Purdue. Ossoff and Warnock. Want to do them separately? Let's do Ossoff first.
Okay.
Ossoff, do we want to do who's losing or who's winning? Do we want to do the Republican one or the Democratic one?
Let's just do the two. We'll do one side Republican, one side Democratic, and let's just see what the race looks like. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
All right. I do.
So
So we're going to let's do Loeffler and Warnock.
Okay. Loeffler.
Is it Warnock versus Purdue? Okay, so it's Warnock versus Purdue.
Warnock versus Purdue.
Thank you, chat.
I'm going Republican, Democrat because I'm not.
Okay. Well, we have 2 races. I didn't want to, because, Yeah.
Oh. I'll go first.
Go for it.
If you want me to, because I got my cards pulled.
Yep.
I've got, for the Republicans, I've got the Nine of Swords. So they're worried, they're stressed, they're up, there's something that they know that they have to be worried about. And then for the Democrats, I got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is support. This is money coming in. This is not just money, because Pentacles is not just money. It could be support in the sense of people saying, yeah, let's get behind them, rally, that kind of a thing. And I got the King of Swords as the outcome. So I don't know if it's going to come like it's going to be like a tight race and they're going to complain because somebody's going to have to come in and say, nope, it fell on this side, that kind of a thing. But if I was looking at all 3 of these, I would say the Republicans don't get it and they complain about it and they fight about it, and that the Democrats will actually get that particular race. So that's what my cards are saying. I've always seen one going to the Democrats and one being question mark.
Yeah, me
in my
too.
previous readings, it's always been one will go and one is a question mark. So,
right.
Okay. So it's Ossoff and Purdue and Loeffler and Warnock. So we're getting it straight. Okay, go for it, Danny.
Okay, so I'm gonna, so I don't mess it up, I'm just gonna go Republican Democrat for that one race.
Yeah.
It seems to make it better. So the Republicans, I got the 4 of Wands, and that is, that's to me, they're keeping things really tight to their chest. But I got the 3 of Swords. They're losing. It's going to be heartbreak for them. However, I got the Queen, the Mother of Cups. So they've got some kind of secret that they're protecting that they're not letting out of the bag yet. So this is the race that I think is going to be a little undecided until we get to the very end. However, on the Democratic side, I got the Daughter of Swords. There's going to be some truth coming out. I got the Judgment card, which is always good, and then the Hierophant card, which tells me that the Democrats are going to win that particular race, even though the Republicans they've got something under their wing that they're going to bring out at the last minute, whether it's they're going to do something shady under the last minute. That's what I'm getting.
It's Sheila's turn. Stop barking.
Stop barking. Not that I have
God
dogs.
bless.
All right. So, I just pay them to behave and just never do. But
I know. I hear you.
I actually did each race. So I did the Warnock and the Purdue, and then I did Ossoff. Am I getting that right or wrong again? Am I going crazy? And Loeffler. Purdue and Ossoff. So these is Purdue. This one's right here is Purdue, which is taking, buckling under pressure and giving up. So this is Purdue. I got the Ten of Wands inverted. So I got that giving up. And then what I got for Ossoff is the Four of Pentacles, which is financial control and stability. So that's good on that. So if I'm looking at that race, that means that Yo Dude has to give up, and Ossoff is the winner. So what we have here, which is a perfect card for this Loeffler chick, she got the Fool. She got the Fool inverted, which is careless, foolish, recklessness, and gullible. So I got it inverted coming in. It's gullible at the end of that. And what I got for is strength.
Wow.
So if the energy continues on this path, it really does look like the Democrats are going to win. Both of them are going to win the race. However, I did pull another one, which is beware of paralysis and betrayal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I already put back in my
just,
card, but yeah.
I'm just gonna put out my second race card, so I'm not happy with these ones. So for Republicans, I got the Devil. The Devil's in the details. I think they're going to be playing fast and loose with this one. For the Democrats, I got the Five of Pentacles. This is being left out in the cold. And then on the top of it, I got the Ace of Cups. This sides with the Republicans. I just feel that they're up to dirty deeds, and it's almost like they're like, no, we can't. We have to hold on to at least one of them, to the point where they're going to have the devil and they're going to do things that are not legal. They're not okay, because you got your Democrats being left out in the cold. They're Five of Cups. They're there. They should get it. But it's just not happening. So right now, at this point in time, I would say the Republicans are working on some nasty deeds. That's what I'm going to say about that.
I agree with you. I also got that too. Like, beware of the deceit and the betrayal and the chaos and the crap that they're going to pull. But I don't think it's going to work. That's the best part about it. It's like all of this cheating that they've been trying to do for months. It just hasn't worked. Yeah.
Right.
All right, guys. So are we ready for another drawing, or do we want to do another question?
Let's do a draw.
Do a drawing.
Do a draw.
Let's do a drawing.
Let's do a drawing.
So I will find.
My name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. Does anybody watch Saturday Night Live? Like, does anybody?
I don't.
I'm more American than anybody on this channel. Honest to God.
Apparently.
I
would have to agree to that.
So let me ask a question. We pulled the Magician card twice.
Yes.
Do I want to leave it in the deck?
Yes.
Well, just mix. Yeah, mix. That's what makes it random. I mean,
I am.
So mix,
what's
mix,
meant
mix,
to be
mix.
is meant to be.
Mixing.
Correct.
I'm like one of those big
Everybody
cement
else
trucks.
in the chat watches Saturday Night Live with you, so you're not alone.
They're my peoples.
Yep.
All right.
Don't say anything funny. I just dropped
What'd you drop?
my cards. Just making sure there's none down there. 50 card pickup.
52 pickup, 50 card. Yep.
Send me a card pickup.
All right. What'd you get, Danny?
All right, here we go. So right there, right?
Stop. Nope. The other one. In the middle. Right there. Stop. Yeah, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Now,
is it magic?
Who's picking here?
Sorry.
Who's picking?
I know.
I don't know what this card is.
What is that one? The Hierophant?
The Hierophant?
What number is the
Hierophant.
what number is the
Number 5.
what number
The
is
Hierophant is number 5.
Yeah. Number 5.
Number 5.
See? We need Nina.
Oh, I know my numbers.
All righty.
All right. Here
1
we
to
go.
3.
Here we go. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, and that one. What does that one say? 3.
3 of cups.
Number 3.
All right.
All right.
Oop. Okay. We got the Fool. 0. What you gonna do, bud? I'm gonna keep going. Oh, we got Death, number 13.
All right.
Death. Scorpio, like myself, eh?
Let me just double check.
13.
So this
I don't know where
Sheila's looking good, isn't she?
You're still muted. You're still muted.
I was yelling at my daughter, so I didn't want it to look like I'm,
I know. I hear you.
You were yelling
Get
at
the
them?
dogs. Well, I was
Yelling?
just hollering because my daughter's all the way in the basement. You got to yell loud in here. All
Okay,
right,
so
13.
number 13 is rebirth, not death. Rebirth. Debbie Fitzsimmons.
Debbie
Debbie
Fitzsimmons.
Fitzsimmons.
Woo! All right, go
Debbie,
ahead and
you
post
here?
so that we know that you're here.
Let's go, Debbie.
Fitzsimmons.
Debbie.
We'll just sing you into existence. Debbie. Debbie Fitzsimmons.
She's there. All right.
Is she there? Is she there? Is she there?
We're working on it. Debbie, come on down. I like it, Ronnie. Debbie, come on down. You're the next contestant.
On The Price is Right.
That's right. Yeah. Debbie,
Don't forget to get your animals spaded or neutered.
Yes, he always said that. Come on, Debbie. Debbie.
Was that Bob Barker?
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
got a ship named after him. I want to
Did
be
he?
Bob
He did a lot of
Barker.
good.
Yeah, the Sea Shepherd.
Debbie, are you here? Debbie. Oh,
I was Debbie
we may
in
have
another
to,
life.
We may
yeah,
have to
that
do
does
it again.
count, Ruby.
Is she here?
It doesn't look like it. She's on the chat. Okay. Debbie, post.
It says she's here. She's here. She's here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
She may have went to the bathroom or something.
What?
Come on, Debbie.
Come on down.
Sometime-
You.
Oh, darn it. I think we might
Oh,
have to.
but is it-
Debbie is here. They say Debbie is here.
Well,
so.
she was there. She's not anymore.
Come on, post.
Saturday Night Live people will know Debbie Downer.
Says
She
her
posted.
her name shows up at Debbie
Up,
Fitzsimmons.
she's here.
Oh, there she
I see
is.
her.
I'm here.
Yay!
Yay!
So close.
All right, so let's
Inches away.
I know, inches. All right, let's do 3-card draw for Debbie
Okay, for
Fitzsimmons.
Debbie.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and go first. What I got for Debbie Fitzsimmons is adventures. You're going to have, for 2021, you're going to have a lot of adventures after COVID's over, all right? So when COVID is done, you're going to have a lot of it. And even before COVID is done, I hear that you're going to have a lot of adventures. You're going to take a whole bunch of action. And so that means you're going to get active, you're going to get in there, and it's going to have a lot of fulfillment. So what I see for you is the adventure and the action that you're going to be able to take, because I think that maybe you are wondering if you're going to take some trips, or if you're not going to take some trips, or you're wondering about taking a trip. It looks like that you are going to be taking trips, and you're going to take action on that adventure, and you're also the fulfillment. So there's something in your life that you have been kind of I don't know, bored about or something like that. It's going to switch around where you're going to actually take that fulfillment. You're going to have a whole bunch of things happening in your life that is going to give you some joy and some happiness in there. So these cards are definitely for you. Adventure, and you're going to take action, and fulfillment is on your way. So good, congratulations.
Woo-hoo.
That is some good stuff for 2021
That
for
is
you.
awesome. Yay.
Yay.
Me
Whoever's
go
next.
or Danny go?
You can go.
I can go?
Sure.
Okay. So I got the Ace of Wands. So there's all these possibilities that you have that you might want to be doing. You might be actually looking at wanting to write a book or wanting to start something new in your life. And there's all these things that are up in the air, but you've got the star. So you've got the connections, you've got the ways to be able to get there if that's what you choose to do. But then, Debbie, I see that you have the 9 of Cups. So it's like you have all these things, but you're almost like in a need to kind of invest in yourself, in your own personal journey inside, while at the same time kind of having all these things clicking into place. You've got to be aware of them, because I don't know how you're feeling right now. If you feel like you're a little bit, all over the place, you're not sure which way to go. But darling, you've got the 3 of Cups. This is like support from friends, support from family, support whatever it is that you decide to do, because you've got all these possibilities, from books to anything. Like it's like a painting, letter, like just a whole lot. And all this is going to accumulate to something really positive, because I got the 3 of Cups. This is family, friends, whatever it is that you need, they're there to support you, and they're going to be like, woohoo, Debbie. So whatever you want to go for this year, Debbie, do it, because you're going to have the contacts, you're going to have the people, and it's going to not just be something that's successful. It's going to be successful inside of your heart. It's going to be achieving something spiritual that's going to help you learn at the same time. So it's personal. Like, it's not just something that aids in others. It's like you get just as much out of it. So go for it. Really and truly. Like, your cards are fantastic. Really good.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And then we get to my cards. All right, Debbie, hang on. You ready? Buckle up. Check that card out. Spark.
Ooh,
So
spark.
this is a woman playing a violin. It's kind of like Charlie Daniels in the female version. And what she is playing is sending just beautiful love, spark, fire, passion out in what she's doing. So don't hold back on anything that you want to do. Just go for it. I got the moon card, moonlight here. And when I pulled this card, I felt that there may be a little bit of sadness and not really sure if you want to take that leap, take that spark and go with it. So it's okay to be quiet, and it's okay to think about things. And for my mystical shaman card, which confirmed that, is stand still. But look at the brightness that you're looking at. So as you sit and think about, and it's more of a meditation thing, just get quiet with yourself. Think about where you want to go with this. And if it's a book or something, try it. And then just see what happens. With this spark, there's a lot of things that are coming out. So it's just not one thing. You may be trying a bunch of different things that is going to just set you on fire in this new year. So, woohoo! It's
wow! Yay!
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 Awesome.
Oh, that was fantastic. I'm excited for you.
Debbie, nice.
My dog is very excited for you. Spock is just, yes, live long and prosper.
You even got a great howl out of that.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to just go let my dog
that's
out.
good
I
stuff.
apologize.
Okay.
I hope that was good. Hold
Now
on.
go for it. That was cute. All right. So people want to know what's going to happen to Trump's kids. So do we want to do a collective on Trump's kids? And then we'll start doing some readings on the future of the United States for 2021. So let's do Trump's kids. I mean, they're asking. That was an awesome reading. Thank you. They want to ask who's the first kid is going to get arrested. We really can't get down to that, but they really want to know if his kids are really in serious trouble. Ivanka, it seems like she's at the top of the list, that she's really, really in trouble. So we can either do each one of the children, each one of the 3 children.
Yes,
or
please.
we could do all at once. Yes, please.
Let's do all
let's do
3
it.
of them. Yes, please.
All 3. So
this is a new year, so let's see what the vibes come out, right?
Yes. So let's do Ivanka first, or leave her for last.
Let's leave her
to last.
Leave her for last. So let's do Eric first, then. The least among them.
The one that Trump called the R word.
Really? Did he?
Yes. In the on The Apprentice, there was what's the magical guys, Tiller.
Oh, Penn
and
Teller.
Stiller.
Yeah.
No, Penn and Teller. And Penn, who was on Celebrity Apprentice, came out and said, "Oh my God, he was racist. He used the N word. He used the R word towards his own son Eric." So Eric seems to be the furthest away, and hopefully maybe that means he's the most decent.
Trump.
Maybe I don't know. No.
Yeah, the nicest
Ivanka
one.
got that one, and Ivanka won that award.
Yeah.
She's the most like Trump.
Mm.
So we're looking at Eric. Right?
Yep, we'll do Eric first. Yeah,
Okay.
well, the devil's spawn. I agree.
Thank you, Papa. Do you want to say hello?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Eric.
Where's mine?
Papa's keeping me going with the coffee.
Share.
We don't get any. Do you have enough for
I had an 80s dance party last night in my kitchen. I danced and danced and danced, and now I need to drink and drink and drink because I'm just sweated it all out.
Oh, that's
guys.
too funny.
Had a ball though.
That's what we should do.
Have a dance party?
Have a dance party. Yep.
Well, you got to think. You got to
Okay.
picture. My husband is cooking, so it's 1:00 in the morning. My husband is cutting up vegetables because he makes this like Polish Christmas salad that we eat for days on end. My son, who's 10, is just looking at me because he's shocked because he's never sees mom drink. And mom's in the kitchen going, la, da, 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 with my little bottle of wine and everything just dancing away. So happy New Year.
The one they will not forget.
One they won't forget. But he was just amazed because he was like, let me look at your eyes. Because he's never seen me drink, right? So it's just like, what? I just danced.
Funny.
It was fun.
All right. Here we go. What do we got? Eric. So we have Trump as the King of Swords, right? And so we have Eric as the Page of Swords. He's just not up to snuff. He's the immature King of Swords. Okay, go for it. Whoever's got them down, go for it.
All right, I'll go. So I pulled well, this card jumped out, which is the Hierophant. And in this deck, that I'm getting the feeling that the government is looking into his affairs, and there's a lot of stuff that they're going to be pulling out. Eric is underwater right now, trying to juggle and trying to balance whatever is going on with the family ties with the Lovers card. And in this deck, you look at it, it's the Lovers in a little bubble. So everything that the family did is kind of like under this cone of silence, this seal of bubble. And I got the Sun card and I went, is that him getting away, or is that the sun shining illumination on something? So I pulled 3 clarifiers. I got the King of Pentacles reversed, that's my Trump card. I got Temperance reversed, and I got 5 of Cups reversed. I'm thinking he is going to spill the beans on his daddy. He's not bringing balance to the Trump family, the Trump organization, and it's going to be heartbreak. It's going to be really sad. He's trying to get away from this, but he's not going to be able to. So he's in a mess, I think.
Interesting.
Go ahead, Nina.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable. I start off with the 2 of Cups. So I'm just going to kind of go all over the place because I'm looking at the cards as a whole, not just as individuals. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I got the 2 of Cups, but then I got the Devil next to it. And I think that he's maybe the scapegoat for the family. I've got the Sun, which Danny got. So I see this as exposure, because then I've got the 8 of Pentacles. This is all the things that are relative to their properties. This is all the things that are relative to their business. I don't think that Eric is involved in the governmental part of it. I don't think he's involved in any of that. But I fear, just because of the way my cards have landed, that he might have had some abuse as a child or something of that nature. So I feel like he's a really strong family man because of that. So yes, he's a Trump idiot. Like, I'm not taking away from that, but he's still a whole person who has many facets. And I feel as though because of the 2 of Cups, in the past, I feel like he really does love his family. And I'm talking about his own immediate children, wife, that personal. And I feel like he wants to protect them because I do think something happened to him as a child. I'm not saying that Trump's involved in that. I'm just stating facts as I see them in my cards. I see the 2 of Swords as his outcome. So he's almost being put in a position where it won't even be putting Trump under the train. It'll be putting the Trump organization under it, because it's going to get exposed. Whatever dealings, money dealings, and a lot of it, it's a sin, because not a sin. Sorry, he's a Trump. But I feel like a lot of the things he's going to go down for are not even of his own doings. There's things that the family did, and they just kind of said, screw him, right? He's just going to let him go down. Like, nobody is caring about this boy at all. There's no love for this boy at all. Maybe from Donald Jr., I don't know, because there is the King of Cups in here. So there is somebody who has a feeling towards him, but that's definitely not Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is just him building it up for himself, and this is how he feels towards his children, because there is some not so nice past cards here. And to me, that just, it creates a whole other, person, right?
Right.
So he can still be a Trump bad person, but still, be a fantastic father or know enough. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
I do, because your explanation of your cards just made my cards make sense. That's exactly what happened. They just literally made sense as you were doing that.
My internet's gone funky because I can't hear anybody.
See, this happens.
I think you kind of gave her a compliment and she just like took off.
She gone. Yeah. Happens all the time.
I was going to say something nice about that reading too. And I don't know, maybe I just go.
Well, her explanation of her cards made mine make a little bit more sense. So I was like, okay, good. Now I am getting a little understanding, but we'll see. She'll come back. It's usually you.
Yeah, it usually is.
She gone.
But I liked what she said about the, that he is protecting his family. And so I'm looking back at my lover's card in that little bubble, that he's keeping he's keeping everything away from his family. But isn't his wife, isn't she out there, and isn't she going to be looking to run for some office? I mean, I
really don't know who his wife is. I've never paid attention to who his wife is.
Who is? Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it. I mean, I'll wait for her to get back. But mine is the 5 of Pentacles over the marriage card. So there's something suffering in there. There's something lacking, lack of something in that marriage. Because that's what I got was the 5 of Pentacles over the marriage card. So there's something going on with that. And it may be just the fact that she, they may have differences or something like that. But I also got the Page of Swords over walking away. That Page of Swords is that I can't deal with this. I am done. And then we have and the person, the spy in the camp, like we were talking about. Maybe he's going to flip on them, or he's already did a few things. Here she is. She back.
I'm back.
She back.
Sorry. Internet.
How funny. We were just talking, and I was like, oh, is she gone?
And then I was waiting, and all I could hear was Danny going, huh. And I'm like, what is going on here?
It's all right. You're back. Well, the only thing you missed was I got the 5 of Pentacles over the marriage card. So there's something kind of going on with the marriage. He is definitely loving his family, but there's something poverty, like maybe he's losing money, maybe there's something going on. There's something lacking in the marriage, in the relationship. I don't know exactly what that is. However, I did get the 8 of Cups, the Page of Swords, like the person, the spy, that kind of coincides with you saying that he might turn on Trump, or he's already said too much, or he's already given up a couple of informations just to get out because he's letting go. Like I have to say something so that I can save myself. Maybe that is the poverty in the relationship. Like if the wife is like, you better do something so that you don't get in trouble because you're not going anywhere. Maybe that's where that void is in that. But I also got the 5 of Cups over top of the 4 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups here is that grief. And then I have the 4 of Cups. Like he's offered these 3 things, but he refuses to go this way. And I'm kind of curious, aligned with your cards, Nina, is that he has an opportunity to stick with the family, or this is the stay with the family's narrative, stay with this, and he's like turning away. Because the one thing that came out of the other one is the judgment, that renewal, that judgment, that liberation. Really, there's a word in it that liberated, being liberated from the family. And the magician, he's got to play his cards right. He's got to really, he'll go and talk, and then he'll come back to daddy and say, oh, I would never have said that. No, everything's good. Everything's fine. Like he has to play that double magician and making everything look right in order for him to survive this, to be honest with you. Because it seems deeper, stronger, and more powerful than we think, that I know that we know about. Is it feels like more than what we can really tap into. So it's kind of scary actually for that guy, because he is like the throwaway kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is the throwaway kid, like that one commercial. Let Mikey eat it. Let's see if Mikey, what I mean? He's that kid.
It's like the heir and the spare, but he's not even a spare.
No, he's not even the spare. All right, so now let's do my favorite, Junior.
Oh.
He just has that look in that mouth. I don't know what it is, but when you look at him, he's almost good looking. And then you stare 30 seconds later. He almost gets there. And he never gets there.
Never.
You can't even see that?
No.
I can't either.
And that girlfriend of his, the greatest. It's like, holy sugar, honey.
She is crazy.
Drug
She is
much?
scary. Yeah.
She's scary.
Scary.
All right. Oh.
All right.
Junior. Ooh. Interesting.
Hey, it says, hey guys, good news. The judge just dismissed the case against Pence from Gomart.
There you go.
So he asked him to, and then it actually happened. So. All right, whoever is laying down their cards first, go for it, because I'm not even there yet. I'm still shuffling and thinking. Buffering. Who's buffering?
Okay. I'm buffering probably, am I?
No, nobody's buffering.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Will I go?
Yep, go.
Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. This is a guy who's got a lot of, thing balls up in the air, and one of them is a drug problem. But crossing him, I've got the Empress. So, whoa, girlfriend might be going, hey, let's get pregnant here. Let's, you know what I mean? Like, because she's all about getting her ticket, getting her stamp. She wants to get this work that she's put into it. Underneath it, I got the Five of Cups. He is supporting his father. I think he made a decision a long time ago to kind of have to go down this road. I think he had at one point a choice that he could have went on his own path, but he was not strong enough in mentality. He wasn't strong enough in education or smartness or anything to be able to go to do that, to be able to move on his own. So here we've got what he's thinking about is all the power and privilege and all the things that they've got from being part of the White House. And so he is, swirled up into this. This is going to be a lot of things hitting him all at once. But interestingly enough, I've got the Queen of Pentacles. So I wonder if his mother's not going to step in, his real mother, and kind of try to steer her kids, because I'm sure she hasn't let go of all her control. But we've got the Queen of Swords here. So here's New York saying, excuse me, there's something not right here. We're going to be looking at you. Now, this fool, honest to God, he's in the lap of luxury. He's just like, his hopes and wishes is just to keep going, being Don Jr. He's happy to be it. And at the end, I got the Strength card. So he's got that same je ne sais quoi that Trump has, that I can be a complete asshole idiot and just be proud of myself for it. But with the Strength card, this also means that legalities, things that you've done in the past, well, guess what? They're coming back to hit you now. So legalities are going to be coming to him. He's going to need the strength to get through because legalities are coming for him. And there might actually be a little pregnancy or something happening with a baby. So God forbid. I mean, they don't need all this stress right now. This is not a time for it. But do you know what I mean? Like, I could see some kind of pregnancy around him, or some girl gets pregnant, or the ex-wife gets pregnant because he really is with her, and the other one's just for the game of this Trump episode of whatever we've been living, right? Yeah. Trump Hell 101, whatever it is.
Yes. It has been an education.
Danny, I hope I'm really clear about what I think and feel about Trump, because you seemed misguided the last time that
I was, and Yeah, and you are clarifying your stance a little bit, so I appreciate that. Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Yes.
Buddy, go ahead. Wait, go ahead. Unless you want me to go, I'll go ahead and go since I was last time. Or do you want to go?
Okay, I don't care.
Just go.
Damn it! All right,
the nicest. Go.
Yeah.
Go, Daddy.
You're all being too nice.
She just read on Don Jr. So come on, God dang it.
Come on, just go.
So
He made me cry.
I got the 7. Don't cry for me. Anyway, I got the 7. I got the 7 of Cups too, right off the bat, just like you. And I'm like, what? So, but I also got the 5 of Swords, winning at any cost. But when I look at this card in this deck, it's how precariously he's perched up on those stilts. So he can fall over at any time. He's not standing up straight. It's all a mess for him. He's got the 10 of Swords in the past as it relates to this, which is that goes back to just his abusive relationship when I pulled this from his family, from his dad, from Senior. I also got the Ace of Wands at the top as it overshadows this reading. And at the base of it, I got the 8 of Wands coming real fast. And to me, this was a feeling of drugs and fast. I got cocaine out of this one. It just was like, yeah. I also got the Queen of Swords with, and I thought Letitia James in New York coming after him. Something's going to happen where he's going to be moving on with this chariot. Even these horses are going in 2 different directions, so he's going to be pulled in 2 different directions, as well as loyalty to the family, or do I need to just tell the truth with the with what's going on with this Queen of Swords? Hopes and fears, he's howling at the moon. He's with this moon card, a lot of emotional stuff, and he's just trying to weather the storm out. And with his drugs, it goes back to the 7 of Cups, the illusion delusion. One minute he thinks he's got it, and then the next minute he's kind of all scattered again. So the guy is truly a mess from these cards, and he's gonna find himself in trouble, I think.
Yeah.
Legally.
Yeah.
But mentally, he's okay. Done.
So I also got the Queen of Swords. I mean, all 3 of us got the Queen of Swords.
Yeah.
What came underneath the Queen of Swords is the world, the completion. So the Queen of Swords, it represents the lawyer, the whatever her name is, I forget right now, but the completion of it. So I think that she's going to have success in her endeavors. So that came out with the Queen of Swords above that. I also got the 10 of Pentacles. It kind of threw me until death came over top of it. He's losing money. He doesn't have the money. Things of poverty is really going to, the death of his income is literally coming to play, because I also got the Star, his hopes and his dreams, but I got the Empress inverted, created, blocked. So it's going to be blocked. All of his wants, his needs, his hopes, his, am I going to run for some sort of office? Am I going to be president? Because he's so Dean Batty, but it's going to be inverted. Like, no, you're not. All of your dreams are going to be smashed. All of your things are going to be done because of the Empress inverted is creative block, meaning you don't have anything to offer in the first place. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles, which is that steady progress and patience, right? But I also got the 4 of Cups over top of that. So that steady progress is that the disconnect, that boredom, that apathy. So what he's supposed to be doing in life is having steady progress and going forward. But what he really is bored, apathy. He has that disconnect. Self-absorbed is also another word that's underneath there. Self-absorbed. So that kind of describes how he does. But the most powerful thing that came out of mine is, of course, the Queen of Swords and the success of the Queen of Swords. I really do think that give it some time.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna, like 8 months into 2021, we're gonna be reading on his court case, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. So that's what I got for him. So we have now Ivanka. Do it, Ivanka.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
Ivanka.
You do her accent so good. Ivanka. So let's do her.
Oy.
I mean, that didn't sound right. Yeah. Wait a minute.
What?
That didn't come out right.
Ivanka.
And then Whimsy gave us another donation. Thank you for
Oh my God.
Thank you.
I know.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she wants to know, so the next question will be, will Pence pardon Trump? So that's the next question. That was one of Whimsy's.
Okay. Let's see what's happening with Ivanka.
Ivanka is the smartest of the bunch. Now, but the most dangerous is what they said. She's the smartest and the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Now that I can see. I don't like giving her any props for intelligence, but she's got that criminal intelligence.
Yeah.
And what is the most dangerous criminal is the intelligent ones. Right? Julio's like, define smart. Can we put a measure on that? Ooh. I literally have the moon inverted. Okay.
Illusions. Cautious.
Go for it now.
All right. Okay. So right at the center, I got the Wheel of Fortune, but it's reversed. So she's going to be going through a lot of bad luck. It's just going to be one thing after the other. But crossing it, I got the Queen of Wands. So this is not somebody who's just like, oh, rescue me. She's going to be doing her own thing. She is just as bad or worse than Donald Trump. She really is. Underneath it, we got the King of Pentacles. She has a lot of money resources, whether that is from, not necessarily from dad, it could be from Jared Kushner. Like it's all, so I kind of see this as probably Kushner underneath it all because they're involved in it. Because on top of her head, it's all about the family. It's all about what's going to be their reputation, what's going to be their future for their kids and for all that kind of stuff. And in the back, in the past, she's got the Ace of Cups, but it's reverted. So she really just turned she again, like, I mean, this is a modern girl that lives in 2020 with the rest of us and should know better. But her lack of emotion, there is, like, she doesn't have that feminine, maternal anything. She is a Barbie doll. What you see is not what is. So going forward, we got Judgment. So here she's going to be like going through, I think people are going to be watching her. They're going to be like, oh, this doesn't feel good. This is uncomfortable. But she's kind of like, I want to start a new phase. It's like nothing phases her. If you think that she has an ounce of like feeling bad or, God, I wonder if our family's responsible for all these people dying in the US. Well, yes, you are. But does she feel it? No, because at the bottom of it, she's got the Eight of Cups. She's willing to walk away and turn her back on everything that Trump has done and everything else. She is willing to turn on it. but they are in a state of illusion. People around her, the people that are closest to her, the people that affect her, they're in this state of illusion. They think that there's something more about her or greater about her than there actually is. Then we got the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is just cautiously keep going. Her idea is that it's all about the money. It's all about keeping the Trump name and keeping the gravy train going. So she's just going to keep cautiously putting stuff, even when you're like, why is she doing this? She does not care. She is just as good or worse than Trump. So she's going to be trying to make the money. And at the end of the day, she's going to be left defending herself. As you can see, she's going to get beaten. She's going to have a knock on the head. But I still feel because of the delusion, that somehow, some way, because she has a vagina, well, then she can't take it as bad as everybody else. That's more or less how it feels. That people are like, you can't do that to a lady. This ain't no lady, lovies. No lady at all.
No lady.
No lady.
No.
So it's going to be an interesting time.
All right, I'll go ahead and go. We'll leave you last this time, Daniel.
All right.
Danny. What is your real name?
Danny Succo.
Is it
Danny?
Is it Danny?
my,
Daniel?
My birth name
is it
was
just
Daniel.
Daniel, my
okay.
brother.
Yeah.
Not Dan. Not Dan.
Daniel. Okay.
Daniel.
So what I got here was the I got the moon right off the bat. That was inverted in my cards when I was shuffling them. That came out inverted. I have grandson here. Hang on a second.
No worries. Say hi. What a sin. I can tell you what she's saying, guys. Go in the other room. I'll be there in a few minutes. Just go on.
Exactly.
You're going to
Everybody
get
knows
your
the
butt
verbiage.
whooped.
I'll be right there.
I know.
So we have the moon that came out, which is what was inverted in my cards when I was shuffling, which is really weird because that never really happens. And then I got the 10 of cups underneath there. So what that told me was when the moon came out, the illusion, the fear, she's in fear of the family. She's in fear of the family's reputation. She's in fear of that. So there's some sort of fear, maybe your children, maybe your marriage. So there's some sort of fear wrapped around that. However, we also have emotionally insecure in the Page of Wands. We have the creative talent, which we talked about that. She has that intellect to a criminal intellect. She has that criminal mind, and she's apparently good at it, right? Then emotionally insecure and fake recognition. Any attention is good attention to her. She does not care if somebody's saying good things or bad things. Attention is attention. I think that's how she was raised. I think that is how she has always been. Attention was attention, and she didn't care how she got it. So then it brings me to the star, which was faith, hopes, bright prospects, right? Like that's a good one. But we have the seven of cups. So she wants to do something in Florida and be something in the political and all that. But delusion shows up. She is a delusional. She thinks that she's going to get anywhere. Please. I also got the judgment. So I also got justice, the unfair, the dishonest, the bias, the caught up in the red tape. That tells me that she is going to be in trouble. She is in deep trouble, but she's going to keep the red tape, just like her father. She knows how to make it last for a long, long, long time in the courts. And she has that 2 of cups where she has to have that. She gets that 2 of cups. Like her father, the lawyers, everybody is going to be handing her anything and everything that she needs, babying her through this, like you said, because that was what came up with that. Is like, here, Ivanka, you can do this. I'll give you another lawyer, and just try to get her out of it, because it looks like she's probably going to keep everything in the courts and red tape, and it'll be a while before she gets some justice, if ever. To be honest, we may get more exhausted of watching her go through court cases than she ever will get in trouble with.
I'm okay to watch that. I'll give that a few hours.
Over, yeah.
Just a big bag of popcorn. Yeah. Great big one.
No problem. I got years. Let's go.
Big bag. That's funny. I know that that 45 is not too happy with Pence, and he's not going to go on the 6th, and he's going to call for Pence or for Trump to be president. Like, I mean, how stupid really can you get? But I would like to. So Whimsy wants to know if at some point Trump is going to at least concede enough that Pence can pardon him.
You want me to say what my cards say on Ivanka real quick?
Oh gosh.
Oh, no.
Danny, I'm so sorry. Go for it. Of course we do.
I only
so
pulled
now.
one card, so it's
No, go. I'm usually last. That's what happens.
I know.
So I got mainly that she's in legal trouble, big legal trouble. Page of Swords. So is she a spy? Has she been saying some things? And what crossed her was the King of Swords. She's got the Five of Wands at the base of the readings, and at the top of the reading, she has the Eight of Swords. So she's feeling really restricted. She's battling just a lot of legal stuff coming her way. External influences. Oops, where is it? Is the Death card. So either she's feeling the ending of her daddy's reign, or she's really getting in trouble legally. I'm just feeling that she's just moving on from her current role, but it's just going to be clouded by so many legal cases. And the final outcome I got was her being okay. She's got lots of things going on with these cups, and she's all going to make them okay. But she's never going to go back to where it was before with the Six of Cups reversed. So even though she wants it to go back, the courts in her legal troubles are going to keep her so embattled and restricted that she's not going to be able to go back to where she was. And at the base of the deck, I got the Justice card. So she may get it, and she may have to hang on to her money a little tighter. But anyway, that's all I got.
Good.
Lots
Danny,
of legal
I have
troubles.
to tell you, lots and lots. And the lots of people in the chat, they were rooting for you, and they I apparently have skipped you before, so I apologize.
What?
I know. What's wrong with me?
Oh,
we love you.
We
Danny.
sorry.
You're important to us.
I was going to start counting. No.
We'll give Danny 5 minutes at the end of the video.
Yeah.
At the end of school, like at the end of class. If you stop and just be good for the next 45 minutes, you can have 5 minutes to dance at the end.
Yes.
And honestly, I am so good with how we all read together, and we're giving out the same information, just layering it on top of layering it. So it's all good. It's all good. No need to apologize to me at all. I have a voice. I can say something.
You don't feel neglected? You don't feel neglected? He has to think about that. We love you. We love you.
We do.
Big hugs.
I know. All
Cyber
right,
hugs.
So let's see about Pence and Trump and see what's going on. See if that's.
Will he pardon him?
Yeah, will he pardon him? So let's go ahead and read on that.
Okay.
Yes, and that was a 10th for Ivanka.
Look at.
She might be.
Look, everybody's like, "We love you, Danny. Poor Danny."
Don't cry.
Oh.
It's too late. It's too late.
The girls are picking on me again.
Sorry.
Oh gosh. Okay. Pence. Will Pence pardon Trump? I mean, we still have a few days. I mean, what the Republicans to destroy in 24 hours has amazed me.
Yeah.
Right. So in order for Pence to pardon Trump, Trump has to resign. Is that right?
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know if can Pence give him slight powers? Can he slide over some powers to him? I don't
No,
really
he'd have to
know.
give up the presidency for Pence to become president, to
That's what I
pardon.
think.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Because the vice president can't pardon.
can Pence give the vice president powers to do that?
Say that again.
So he does have to resign. Can Trump
Can
give
Trump?
Pence the powers to pardon? Can he hand over that?
Well,
I've never heard of it before.
I'm sure it would be a big.
This is just coming out of Sheila's mind,
do.
kind of a situation. But
well, you know, Trump doesn't do
have to ask
anything
mothers.
normal, so he could do that, and then it goes to the courts.
Well,
But
only POTUS can pardon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I pulled one card because I wanted to because I was really trying to go Pence. And I got the Hierophant, but it's upside down. So I feel as though there's an obstacle. It could be Trump himself, but there's something, the powers to be, the greater powers to be are saying, nope, you're not going to get to do this. And I instinctually, because I was really trying to concentrate on the cards, and Pence, he might need to be careful about a heart attack or heart palpitations. Don't be shocked if we find out that the stress has actually caused him to, we find out that he had a little panic attack or a heart attack or some kind of stress to the heart. But with the Hierophant upside down, no, he's going to follow the law of the land. He's willing to support Trump, but he's not willing to go against the Constitution. So I don't think that he will end up pardoning Trump, because whatever the powers to be aren't going to let him. I don't know if that's Trump just not getting out of his own way, or if there's enough adults left in the room to say, no, this would cause, I guess all the legalities would just go crazy. People would be saying, is this right? Or, I don't know what that's called, but it would just cause a kerfuffle. So I don't see it happening. I thought maybe possibly, but I mean, I'm sure it's something that they've talked about. I'm sure it's something that has been presented, but there's some powers to be that are saying, nope, that's not going to happen. That's my card. That's just how I read it. So.
All right. So I'll go ahead and go again, and then we'll leave these again. So the next is I got the World, and then I got.
Oh no, Sheila went.
I got the World, and then I got the King of Swords. So the World, the World is watching King of Swords, right? The World, 45 is always the King of Swords for me when I throw. So the Voyage, so the inner reconciliation. What I got coming into the whole thing is the undelivered promises. It feels like 45 doesn't trust anybody. It's almost like he would love to do that, but he doesn't trust Pence to do what he's supposed to do. And so, because I have burnt out and restless on the other side of that, it's inverted. The Four of Swords is inverted. The burnt out and restless. It's almost like, have you ever seen a puppy or a dog or something like that is out in an abandoned dog or something like that, and you bring food to it. It wants to go see the food, but it just can't get there. And that is why I see Trump as like, I really want you to pardon me so that I can be free, but he just can't give up that power.
Yeah,
he can't bring himself to do it. It's so like self taking care of himself or whatever, having somebody else pardon him. He just can't give up the power. So what did you get, Danny?
I got going back, the Six of Cups, going back to a simpler time, reversed. I got the Ace of Wands being crossed by the Eight of Swords. So it's kind of like he wants what you were saying. He wants to do it, but he's too restricted. And it's in the future. I got the Lovers, and I'm going, is that Trump or is that the government? And when I pulled some clarifications, I got Strength reversed. I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords reversed. And what I'm getting out of this, it's It's just that he knows how to play by the rules, by the law. He knows what is right, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. And he can't do, even though he would like to, he just feels really restricted by what he can do. And he doesn't have the strength, i.e. power, to keep Trump in office. So I don't see him pardoning.
Oh yeah, because you picked up on, yeah. She
Is
left
it something
again.
I said? Something I said?
She gone.
Gone. Gone, girl.
Oh gosh, that's too funny. Twice in a row. We need her back because we got to do the last reading.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, we got to do the 2021 reading for America. See what that is, and then we'll do our last draw for the reading.
Okay. So yeah, I don't see. But just to clarify, I don't see Trump resigning and Pence
even
pardoning.
Yeah. I think it would take too long. You see, for him resigning was going to take a while, and then having Pence sworn in. It's just there's not enough time either.
I think if he just resigns, then Pence is automatically, he's in. I don't think it takes that much time.
You can't. He doesn't. It doesn't they don't swear him in. I thought they had to swear Pence in.
Yeah,
and you're right. It could take a day. Like in the morning he resigns, in the afternoon Pence is president. I can,
right. Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past anything that these dang Republicans destroy it after.
Oh, I know. And they're thinking about stuff. They're just, their minds are always, hey, look who showed up.
I feel like this is being done on purpose. I feel like I'm the asshole Canadian on the end, just being like,
I'm like, she gone.
She gone.
she gone. All right, so we were thinking about doing two more. So we're gonna do the 2021 reading for America for the year, 2021, what's going forward, and then we'll do the last drawing for the reading.
Perfect.
So let's do that. 2021. What is the America? What does it look like in 2021? We were going to do a whole bunch of countries, but we're like 2 hours in. So
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Well, there's always next slide.
This is true.
Okay. So, are we looking at the whole year, or are we just going to look at January?
Well, we could just a forecast of what 2021 is going to look like for the United States, kind of a thing. We could stop it in January, or we could do a general. You guys pick.
Okay.
Let's
Danny,
just do it.
you already got yours down?
No, I'm going to do a general. Just a general of 2020.
Okay.
Because I think January's, we're still going to be dealing with that energy from Trump.
Where everybody's saying it's getting really late, so let's do this one real quick so we can get to the drawing.
All right. Okay, guys. See, we're having fun. We don't even realize it's almost 2 hours gone.
Oh my gosh.
I know. The United States is going to have some troubles.
Ooh.
Yeah, we have some good stuff coming. I'll go ahead and go. We have some good stuff coming. We have the Three of Pentacles coming, the craftsmanship, and they deliver it, doing all of that. But we're also going to have the heartbreak. We're going to go through some rough times. We also have the Ace of Wands. It's like the rough times come up, the heartbreak, and then what we have in the GOP and what we're going for, it's going to knock it down. It's going to take care of it. The Ace of Wands, the clarity's coming, the expanding of the potential. But we also have Nine of Swords, like we're going to get worried and through a few of these things. The Judgment's going to come, the renewal, the rebirth. So it's going to be a little stressful for all of us. The Page of Cups shows up like we all have the new beginning. We all believe and know that this world is going to be changing and we have that new beginning. We also have the Page of Pentacles, new money, new ideas, new enterprise, new things coming into the United States. So that's kind of what I got. A little rough, but lots of good stuff.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'll go because she's drinking her tequila. So I got this. Oh, it's dark tequila.
It's coffee.
I got us moving on from the tower moment that we've been living with, and it's still going to be a little rough for us as we go into the future. There's going to be some big events that happen, but it's going to bring judgment to a lot of things. It's going to bring some clarity. We are going to be struggling and juggling financially, money-wise, so don't go out and buy that Lamborghini just yet. Hang on to it a little bit. We're going to work on that money. Our strength is upside down still. So we've had so much damage from this past tower moment of Donald Trump's administration. It's going to take some time to heal. However, we do have the Ten of Cups where the people are finally starting to cheer. We have some new emotional news coming from unexpected places. And at the base of the reading, I got the Four of Cups. I love this card because it's not really three cups that are upside down and spilled, but they're five cups that are full. So this is kind of a tricky card because, oh yeah, we're really losing things. No, we got way more full cups than we do spilled cups. We are going to be returning to a simpler time. The world and the Hierophant is going to be, the world is going to be looking on our government as we do a new journey. So it's good, but not without its rough patches. Done.
Yeah.
Okay. So we start off with the Hangman. So this is sort of just saying, hey, United States, there is a greater reason, a greater purpose for what's occurred, and that this will come to understanding. So you will see this for what it is, that this was not just a man-made change, but a spiritual change. It's something that had to happen. There is a universal hand touching here. So that's part of what you're going to see in 2021, when you realize that, oh, I went through this hard time, but there's all these wonderful things that will come out of it eventually. Now, starting off, it's so bizarre. I got my two knights that came out together. I've got my Knight of Hearts and my Knight of Swords. So, I really do think that this is just representing the split that's in the United States right now. And you've got Trump, who's being a whistleblower to it, and he sees the momentum and he's going to continue with that. So there's a lot of love out there. There's people that want to see the greater good, but there's also people that are still in fighting mode. And you're going to see this reflected in the United States. You're going to still see some issues that are going to come up. There's still going to be, unfortunately, incidents and accidents that have been happening. They're still going to continue. Now, having said that, I've got the King of Pentacles. So I think financially, when it comes to the finances, there will be some rebuilding, and there's going to be money put into different aspects, whether that be medical, and there's going to be some, with the Queen of Wands here, there's going to be some inspirations, things that are going to come to the forefront that we don't even realize, medical advancements, technologies, things that are going to come up in the next. But it's going to be less to do with like manufacturing. It's going to be more in the computer age. It's going to be in the air. It's going to be, about the you know, the air, the thoughts rather than the actual things. So at the end of the day, I've got my judgment card. So, you know, truly, I honestly feel like the U.S. is being asked, where do you want to go? Because at the beginning, there, you know, the overall running card is the hangman, that there's something greater happening here for a greater good. And now with the ending card being the judgment, it's all up to you. It's the citizens and the people of the United States that need to decide which way do we go. But unfortunately, the only thing I've got 2 knights here and they're rivaling and there's love and hate. It's such polar opposites that are happening. So it's not going to just clean up overnight. And this is the test. And now this is you being called to actually write the test. I feel like this year is going to let us know where the U.S. is going to be going in the next 10 to 20 years. So this year is going to be of vital importance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I definitely agree.
I agree too.
All right, Danny.
All right, good one.
Oh, Danny already did it, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he already did. Well, we're just doing the drawing now.
I'm just kidding.
I know. All right. And here we go. Nina, you tell me when to stop.
Stop. Right there.
Interesting. Hierophant again.
The Hierophant.
Wow. C5 and 2021 is the year of 5, so it's definitely on course with the new year. So let's see what's going to happen with this individual. Who is it going to be?
All right, woohoo! Let's see.
Woo-hoo.
Pick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is 2.
2. So will I pick a sign? Will I start doing my?
Yep.
Okay.
Pick a number.
Last one for the night.
Woohoo!
Oop. I got strength. So that's number 8.
Yay!
Strength.
I'm so glad you know the numbers.
So what column were we
They're
on?
written on number 2.
Column 2, number 8.
Correct.
Page 2, column 2. No, page 5. Page 5.
Page 5, column 2.
Page 5, column 2,
It's
number
late.
8.
It's all good. I wish I could help, but I can't turn on any other internet, or I'll just.
It's all right.
The winner is magic. Whoever put the word magic in.
Where's his wife? I need to speak to her. He needs to go in the washroom again.
Oh, no. Deb Lamb.
Who?
Deb Lamb.
Ooh,
Deb.
We've had a lot of Debs happening, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
All right, so it's Deb Lamb.
Deb Lamb, are you here?
Deb Lamb.
Deb.
Deb Lamb. Go ahead and post so that we know that you're here. Deb Lamb.
Deb Lamb. Deb Lamb.
Lamb is in the Deb Lamb is in the room. So
yay!
Wait, I haven't seen her post yet. So hang in there. Deb, they say that she is. So everybody's like, she's here. We've seen her. Deb Lamb. Deb Lamb.
She's on the lamb.
She on the lamb.
She on the lamb. Don't.
I thought she said no. Deb Lamb. No, not dead. Not dead lamb. No.
Oh.
Deb, show yourself. Post so that we know you're here. Deb Lamb. You won.
All right. We may need to pick another.
Okay,
is she there?
There she is. Trump has to resign. There she is, Deb Lamb. Yay! You won, Deb. Okay, here we go.
All right. Deb. Oh, I hope my internet is next. Are you guys still there?
Yeah.
We're here. Can you hear me? She's stuck.
Is she?
She's stuck.
Oh,
Where
there
you
she
at?
is.
Oh, she gone. We'll have to bring her back. You know that when the Earth starts to move, the internet starts to get wonky up in Canada, and how I know that is because I've been there.
Oh.
It gets so wonky.
I looked up. She was gone.
Deb has. Hi, Deb Lamb. There she is. Hi, there she is. We'll wait for Nina to get back, and we'll complete your reading. My cards are fantastic.
Mine are great. Mine are better.
Yes. Yes, of course they are.
Of course.
Of course. I know. This is there goes doing magic again. Yeah, she disappears. She's a good magician. She disappears and she comes back. So, how you been? We're waiting for Nina. How you been?
Yeah. Oh, I'm all right now.
You're back. We'll let Nina go first.
Oh, for God.
Before she leaves again.
I'm done. Oh no, Lord. Okay, hold on.
Okay, no, you draw
go.
your cards. I'll go ahead.
I've been trying to, get back in, so I apologize profusely. I
It's
think they're doing this to me on purpose, guys. If you think that they're doing this on purpose, please comment below and let me know why.
No.
Something's on the go here.
Oh my gosh.
It's only me. It's only me.
Yeah.
All right. So Danny, I'll go ahead and go first. I'll go ahead and go first. Okay. So what I got, my first one was Angel of Love. My first one, Angel of Love. So this year is going to be that feeling of love and more love, and it just sounds like you've been through a huge patch of discord. That's exactly what it feels like. And so going forward, you're going to have that angel of love. You've been asking for a simpler time. You've been asking for things to get better. And this is your card for saying that, yes, that it is. You have been patient. You have absolutely had a lot of patience in this time. And it is time for you. It is definitely time for you to come up and out of where you're at and have a lot of patience in that. And the best card of this is victory. So whatever you're going through, I think whatever the stress, whatever the problem was, whatever the relationship is, that you are going to have victory over whatever is going on in your life. And that is absolutely perfect. So yeah, go ahead.
That's good.
Me.
All right. So I'm going to go. The first card I got is Magic Stream upside down. So when I'm looking at this card, what it was letting me know is that you've got to believe in your own magic stream. You've got it. You've just got to tap into it a little bit more. Along with Sheila, you've got the commitment card here. And this is either a romance or you just getting a commitment from somebody so that you can realize your dreams in this magic stream that you're going to be turning around. And in this magic stream, you got to be careful because it's upside down, that if you feel like you're fighting against something too much, you probably are, and you should just turn it around and go bye-bye, Nina. Go down the stream. Make it easier on yourself. It doesn't need to be really hard. You shouldn't be paddling super hard going up the stream. Just go with the flow a little bit, and you will find a lot more success. My Mystical Shaman Oracle card is the Rainbow. This is such an awesome card. It's you taking off and leaving just bright colors in your wake, flying in between worlds. It's it's almost unstoppable. And it's at the end of this, you get the pot of gold. So I love this card, the rainbow. Just everything about it is good. So the only thing that I would say is don't battle going upstream, go down with the flow. And these cards are awesome. I love them. And that's all I got to say. And here she is.
I'm here. Oh no, it's acting really funky here, so I don't know if you're hearing me or not.
We are hearing you, so go for it. You're up to read.
No.
Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
A little bit, yes. Okay. Your pictures aren't moving, so.
It's all right.
And I apologize. I don't know what they said prior to. So here we go, blind into the night. Okay. So right off with the Knight of Wands. So Debbie, you've got to have faith. And sometimes you got to let go and let God and believe in something greater than yourself. I got a feeling that with the Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of people depending on you, or there's a lot of give and take, and you give way too much. You're going to have some success when it comes to money, or somebody with money is going to come into your life. But this is really about, you have a choice of which ear you want to listen to, which ear you want to listen out of. And I feel that you're being pulled in two different directions, especially at the center. You've got the Six of Pentacles here. So for yourself, you're kind of going between two sides and having to try to figure that out. But this is letting you know it's okay to let yourself be first, and it's okay to let go and let God and let, you know, your life to kind of go from that point, because whatever is pushing on you or you're being dependent on is almost too much. You know, you are allowed to have your own self and your own life. So
it was perfect, Nina.
I hope that worked out well.
It literally lined up. It's almost exactly what Danny said, because he got the rainbow, the pot, the don't go upstream, you know, so for her. So yeah, that was absolutely great. Oh gosh.
Why'd you say that? Oh,
all
my
right.
gosh.
So we would love to continue on, but we're going to be kind to Nina. and definitely it's one of those nights. It really is one of those nights.
One of
2020, one of them nights.
All right.
All right, everyone. Thank you for showing up. Next time we'll do more. We've been on here for, you know, over 2 hours. I think we're pretty exhausted. We're tapped out. Yeah, we did well. We usually just stay like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So we pushed through.
Yes, we did.
So,
yeah, we did.
All right, guys.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
I don't know if Nina's
thank you
coming
for
back,
all of the moderators. And thank you, Greeter and Geek Hillbilly, Twanya.
All the chats.
Thank you. Everybody that came in was chatting it up. Happy New Year.
Yep. We made it.
Yeah.
We just got 20 more days to get there. We made it. So
yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.
Smile pretty, Dan.
Oh.
Or not.
Or not.